knew I'd make a way. Send the bill, they send the pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, not tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benzo, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had to plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send the bill, they send the pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up in an advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, not tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
Welcome back, everybody. Good afternoon. Friday afternoon edition. Gives you some time with the lady tonight. I know we're all on Facebook watching a little bit of a disaster. It's okay, though. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what I should have done here. I know that removing somebody from the handicap tournament for tanking their handicap was absolutely the right decision. I was then told to that he didn't want his update that he won months ago, so I gave it away right away after he said that. Words matter, and they do, and if you're going to say one thing, you don't get to go and say another thing afterwards. But for real, and why am I not live? Are we red lighted? Is anybody else red lighted, or is it just me? But let's still, I mean, it's clearly, guys, we know, as I've said in posts in the past, the reactions he thinks a little different than some of us, all right? I don't want people to, I wasn't going to post anything. I removed him from the handicap tournament, cool. After that, he went overboard a bit, but let's let him be. We'll let him be, and that's really it. I mean, I don't want to see people picking on somebody after that. It's clear that we got some other things going on there, and let's have a little bit of compassion for the young man, and not go off the hinges on it. But that's okay, Damien. Yeah, Damien, a little bit. Nothing major, but it's okay. I'm sure if you weren't reading Facebook, you wouldn't have seen. But let's see what I got for invites today, guys. I don't need to touch the event. I've got two 1-betters up. Nobody's even at clean yet, so we'll sit there and let that one go for a bit. Maybe hop in there if you guys have some questions on holes there. But let's see if we got any good invites to play. We're starting to get caught up where I'm going to start sending out winners rounds matches again in the tournament. Couple people have held it down. a couple people holding it down. We'll get it fixed off there. I think I did too, but I also am not here to try to put somebody into a bad position to make them feel bad. That's not it at all. It just didn't. I don't know. Getting cussed out in text messages and things because I did the right thing doesn't feel good. Still doesn't. But let's start at these. We got some 2012ers up here. I haven't hit a ball yet, so I'm going to whiff the ball a couple times. I got a really sore toe. It's getting better, but it's still sore. And I'm not too bad today with the back, so I'm really kind of hoping it feels like this tomorrow or the toe doesn't hurt. And then I'll pick up and drive to Wisconsin and go play in Painter Jim's thing. Since I'm going to miss the Wisconsin, I got to get a share of Wisconsin at some point. But I really don't want to stay overnight, but I think I'd have to. All right. So, guys, now daytime's a great time to ask questions. There's a lot of you I don't see every day on it. I don't see in here every time. So if you do have anything interesting to ask, it can be something mundane or minute, and I'll see if I can give you a good answer on it. Hey, Q. Now, I did do some verification. Now, we did see a post recently in Q. I'm not sure it was QA or just GoldenTeeTV fan. But if you haven't noticed, the machines that are shipping now, even the green decks, the current gens, they're coming with the Titan hardware, right? And we're seeing some interesting things with this. Mainly it's because they can't source the parts for the older equipment. So why not just use the stuff they're already getting? It's still not easy to get, true. But there is no additional upgrades that having the Titan hardware in with the green deck or the current gen systems are going to give you. I had just talked to Adam about maybe getting a kit sent out of the Titan hardware and then installing it on stream, but Adam was like, there's no use. There's no upscaling done just because you have the hardware. It's staying exactly the way it is. So there's really nothing there. The only time you'd ever be putting that other stuff in there is if you have a system that's breaking down and you can't find the parts. Now, a lot of us would be able to source most of the parts for you. So as of right now, putting the Titan hardware into a commercial really does you absolutely nothing. And I find my thumbs right when I start in the day my hands are just so stiff, especially with how cold it's been out here lately. Oh, good. Now I can start targeting holes because Anthony's here. Dear God. Oh, yeah, no, it is. You're right. That's exactly correct. That's it. I'm taking that's you. Is that you, Brad? Is that Brad? I mean, technically, isn't the 1050? I'm very disappointed, Rick. I don't understand why. I mean, okay, let's be honest. Offensive gurus have not been successful. Offensive gurus have not been successful, but. Yeah, and Brad and I were talking through some other things, and I got if you're right, it just doesn't make sense to me. What on the Titan box? I mean, it's just an SSD, right? It's a 120 gigabyte SSD. That's all you're swapping out, and it wouldn't read it. But what drivers could it be missing? Ah, there we go. I just would have no idea what drivers it's missing because. Like I haven't plugged in an SSD on current gen that didn't work. That was because of driver issue. I've had it not work because somebody cloned the crap wrong. That happens all the time, but I've never had it not read the drive. But as more information comes, we don't need to dwell on that. A lot of the tech stuff is probably not what a lot of you guys get into. And Brad goes into it at a whole other level, right? I missed it too, so I'm not going to say I got much with it. So that new one, oh, I got you now. Now I understand. You're saying that it doesn't include drive. Okay, it isn't about the drive. Yes, Gino teased me on this. He's got a major coming up. I don't know who it is. He didn't even tell me. But look for it. Gino's got rights on here, so he'll make the post. I got you. Now I understand. You're talking about the software on it. I thought you were saying the drive itself didn't work. Okay, my bad. I thought it didn't read the drive, and I was like, that just doesn't make any sense, dude. Now, see, this is why when you're reading a text message, sometimes you got to try to look at it from another scenario. It won't read the 3090. Not at all, Rick. Won't read it at all. There's no drivers for that one in there at all. So that would just be a waste of your time. Now, I'm surprised, though, that somebody who's not a better worker of Linux hasn't just gone and added the drivers for stuff. Q's right. But see, Jay, I don't know. Yep, we're looking at May for the updates. That's about right. So we're I mean, a half a year behind, and I wouldn't assume for it to be in May every year. I think this is going to be a special scenario, but I wouldn't assume that we're going to go back to the late September updates either in the future. I think that time's dead and gone. Now, when I'm allowed to tell you, I got some more information on the 2022, or if we're going to call it 2023 update, but I'm waiting until IT says it's okay. I like the relationship that we have, and I'm not going to hear and drop you guys secrets ahead of time. Oh, hey, Darren, I'm not hating on the Chiefs. Mind you that I picked them against the Rams preseason to go to the Super Bowl. I really think that Pat Mahomes is not as smart as he is talented. And two, I think that Tyreek Hill is one of the worst humans in the NFL. And it just shows, now I don't know. It's like one of those things. I don't know it to be true 100%, but it sure looks that way. He just seems like a scumbag. I don't know. And it's fine, he's on your team. You're rooting for your team to do well, but I'm rooting for him to not be in the NFL anymore. But, and I just don't, I mean, it's easy to crown somebody the greatest quarterback ever to live when every game that he's been in the NFL, he's actually had the most talented team on, at least the most talented offense. No other quarterback has gotten to come into the league and had that much talent on your team. So while he does do some amazing things, I don't think he's the greatest thing since Betty White. Oh, Travis Kelce is the greatest tight end we'll ever see. And it's nothing like, I mean, maybe I can't say ever, that's pushing it. But this year, he's been a little off. I have no doubt that he's coming alive for the playoffs. But he's got that, he runs routes so well, better than almost any tight end we've ever seen. Athletically, he's super gifted. And then, not to mention, you can't make him the focal point of the defense because you got such speed on the outsides. It's a perfect scenario for him. It's a good scenario. Yeah, they hired the defensive coordinator from, we didn't even get into that. Mike Bolster, how you doing, sir? Oh, absolutely not, Steven. No, Steven, no, that's going to be, both games are going to be blowouts. I'm guessing 20 points or more in both games. I think that both of these teams got lulled into it. The wins that they both had. Now, that's, I mean, look, that was a win that the Chiefs could, if the Chiefs beat the Bengals, they're the #1 seed. I mean, it's a totally different scenario, too, back in Week 16, but I'm not putting a lot of stock into this. I think the Chiefs and the Rams both roll. Well, Dustin, you got to be, let's also remember, too, I don't think that nothing came along with those guys. Everything went wrong for the Titans this year, and they got the #1 seed. I would be looking as nothing but an optimistic scenario for them moving forward. I mean, I know this is going to be a little bit forward, but you're looking at having two of the top position players in the league. Derrick Henry is the best running back. I think we can all agree with that. And man, there's been some flashes of AJ that he's up there in the top 5 wide receivers if he ever stays there. I'm really sad that your Steelers made the postseason, Mike, because I was kind of thinking that Ben retires and they move on from Tomlin if he doesn't. But you can't really fire a coach after making the playoffs. That just doesn't happen. I really don't think the Bengals have a good chance Sunday at all. You guys, we're looking at a team, and that Kansas City team that is historically good. Not just good. And then we say, oh, but their defense is pretty fucking good, dude. I think since week 10, they've been the best defense points-wise in the NFL. It was points or yards from what I read. That's a scary team, guys. No Terry Cohen, right? Yeah, you guys are in a good spot. I'm not. Now, back to my Bears. I can't even remember what the dude's name is. I don't understand how such a storied organization is taking the defensive coordinator from a team that couldn't even get to the playoffs. Like, that's a good thing. Now, we had really good luck in Chicago with defensive coordinators and zero luck with offensive coordinators. So I'm good with that fact of it. We'll see who we hire as an offensive coordinator, though. Buddy, come hang. Wow, we're not even paying attention to this. We're hitting all good shots. Oh, yet for the home edition update. Okay, so Regan, that one was an extra one. That one was one that I'd already given away. And since Jason had given it back and said he didn't want it now because he got removed from the handicap tournament, I just gave it away. And honestly, we gave away a PS5 and yeah, that's true, Rick. But we gave away a PS5, and as an extra perk, I gave away that home edition update as well. So Alan's pickup of grabbing like 25% of all the tickets in these raffles he's still ahead of the curve. Alan Schultz went and bought, I think out of the 50 spots, he bought 14 of them this time. On the machine one, he bought like 10% or 20% of them. So he's buying a lot of them. He's two of them he bought a bunch and missed out on it. Two of them he bought a bunch and got hit. So it's an interesting way to play raffles. I mean, if there's enough raffles and you're doing the math right, you should give yourself an odd to fill it up. But the other updates, so what that's going to do is I've got 3 others that I'm giving away in this tournament. Maybe I'll give 2 during the tournament. I'm thinking for like places 7th and 8th in the tournament, I'll do like a random box, right? You can pick box 1, 2, or 3, and there's going to be something good in there. Well, one of the updates would be in there. There'll be like a $1 bill in it and maybe a bag of dog shit, you know? God. What's the swag for WQ? I have no idea, but we do have... Kevin was gracious enough to donate 5 swag bags because of the invite stuff that we had to get hit with during this, so that was good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly... Mike, I don't know. I was hoping for Flores, but we got a good GM at least, though. I think that guy's solid. God, Gino, that's a tough one because I really don't. I think I'd go. I'm going to go. God, I don't. So I despise Kim. I don't like Chloe. Courtney's the only one I'm okay with. Yeah, I kind of want to kill all 3, honestly. I guess I'll fuck Courtney and murder the other 2. How's that? No, they all got stolen, Gino. All right, we're going to try to drive this, guys. Now, the reason I'm hesitant right now... Okay. Yeah, I guess marry Kim and dump Chloe has to get murdered. If I had to do it, I'd go in the same way that Jay Ware did. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. We're okay with that. But guys, let's go. I mean, can we just be better and drop it? I know I made a post saying I was looking for my friends this morning. Okay, cool. But let's just let it go. I'll just look. Just let it go. That's all. Okay, let's talk about this hole. So the way you drive this hole, and this is a mouth created and mouth approved shot. Others have duplicated it to better success. Luna got a shot of the week or maybe even year by acing it. But the shot is a high T 5-wood with spin, bite or backspin. And it's typically backspin, right? Now, the wind has to be pushing left to right for this to work because the ball goes really high in the air. It clears the second wall. But the angle that it comes in at would put you directly into the creek next to the fairway and the green. So I need a high enough wind pushing left to right to blow it back onto the green. The wind in the face is fine. It'll hit up top then more. But once it gets where it's going, it's over the top already. Now, this wind blowing left to right, the little bit might not be enough. But if you notice, I'm really far to the right of the tee box. So that angle that I'm hitting at that wall is less. So I won't get as big of a kick to the left. So I think this is going to work. So we're going to go high T 5-wood backspin it. And see what I mean? Not enough right to left wind. I mean, left to right wind. I could have gotten that a little tighter to the left of that rock, but then we're still just... We still got to pray that it doesn't kick too hard off. Well, that's not a good chip. We'll make this, though. I don't like this hole, mainly because you have the chute that you can hit it into if you ever need to bail out. But we don't need to bail out. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! He's done it! Well, now, okay, guys, this is a scenario I don't think anybody's posed yet. What if we end up having more people bail on the tournament? Let's say COVID gets rampant again. I think we'll save that one and see it again. Now, for me, guys, mine froze after it hit the rock. Did it? I'm just curious if the output going to the stream froze too. Did it like lag real bad when that hit? Because I didn't see it. So, like on mine, when it hit here, it stopped. I didn't get to see the rest of the shot. Oh, it did freeze for you guys too. Yeah, so well, we've already lost one. Okay, good. It did freeze frame. All right, so that's a glitch and saw. That's a glitch somewhere on this one. I don't know how to figure it out and see it from there and what I can do to fix it. But we'll see where it goes. It should have, because if it's the same, I'm splitting the same input. Before, though, I was running, the 1050 has a DVI out and an HDMI out. So before I was running the DVI to my stream and the HDMI to my TV, and I'd have freezes on the HDMI, but the stuff going to the out of the display port wouldn't lag at all. So there's something in there, but who knows? I'm not really into troubleshooting shit like that right now. It didn't affect anything. We're good. Yeah, we couldn't have asked for a better shot than that. A better setup for that on 18. Got a 27 with a par on a par 5. Crazy. But so what happens if, let's say 15 people show up to play in the CTTP event and we have 20 people get drop off because of COVID from Worlds? I mean, then we've got more spots than available. I've already telling people, get your wives to play some fucking closest to the pin before you go out there if you're bringing them with, just in case. I mean, they might be into World Championships right there. They very well could. If you're bringing them, make sure you got them all there. But let's go. We're gonna go next. We got more games here. Hey, Greg, how you doing, buddy? All right, what do we got? We can't play any of those. Those are just done games. Let's see what we got. All right, we got Cape Havens early. And then we're going to play more Tropical, guys. And really, I really love when you guys sit there and watch Tropical, right? Because, guys, I'm looking at the scores at this tournament and watching 27s handicap shooting 20s. 24 shooting 12s on it. Apparently Tropical is going to be a problem for most people, so let's just dial it in. I'm trying to make that course as easy as humanly possible for everybody. No, he got it. It was all the Kardashians. Bring those down. You can call them mental freeze. Hey Robert, how you doing, bud? In slow motion, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Down in the D. Don't watch the shit in slow motion. Well, guys, I'm really gonna ask too. I mean, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, guys, let's just let it drop. With that, I don't. Yeah, we're gonna always have little jokes and shit. But the last thing he needs is to have more people picking on him, and I don't want to see it. So I kindly ask any of you guys that view this show, be good to the kid. I know a lot of us are, but kid gloves if you don't mind. Yeah, Brian. I'm feeling like I can. I just think I might have to drive myself. I was gonna ride up with Chad and Scuba. But I don't want to stay. I'll figure it out. I'm going to fucking go. Whatever. I'm going to go. Maybe I'll go tonight. Maybe Jill and I will go up tonight. Who knows? Down in the deep, running goes numb. You can call them mental freeze. I'll reset this chat. Pleasant Prairie, Rick. I am not sure. It sounds awfully familiar. Whereabouts is it? Yeah, Shtick, I kind of am. We still have some people in the first round of the losers bracket. I want to get the round 2 done because we're still a bit ahead even. It really won't matter. It's either you wait now or you wait later. It's going to end up happening. You're going to be waiting. But I'm probably going to send some out before the weekend, and I'm leaving them probably with 5 days to play in the winter side, since it really doesn't matter if they get them done yet. But I'll do that. That's a good idea. I'll make the 3 and 3 in the loser side, make it 3 to accept, and 5 or 7 to play on the winner side. That way you guys have them. You can play whenever you're willing to. I think that's a good idea. I just updated it with a lot of stuff just now before we started. I may have missed 1 or 2. Hey, Corey, how you doing? But really, a long-time viewer, longer-time friend. Okay, so is it by? So it's by Geneva? Is it by not Geneva? Gurney. I'm sure it's by Gurney, right? Yeah, I'll tell you this much. I used to make that drive from Chicago to Milwaukee once a month or so, at least. Yeah, we are looking very good, Jordan. I'm a big fan of this. Knock it down. I gotta say, I gotta give Billy Donovan some serious props, dude. And then, oh, I'm sure I've been through there, or I even had, because I had to work. I used to work as a trainer for Brinker, so On the Border was the one I was doing. Most of them are Maggiano's, yada yada yada. But I spent a lot of time in the Deerfield location, which is also that same area. Oh my God. Oh, come on. It's hard for people in my age group to be fully invested in the Blackhawks. And it's really easy. Why? Because our owner used to not let the games be on television at all. So you missed a whole, and that was basically my whole come up from 10 to 25 years old. Like, we couldn't watch them on TV. You had to be there. He was terrible. You are absolutely correct. Oh my God. How do you miss that after a whole lot? No, dude, let's let him. I don't know. Being good to people doesn't always work out. Oh well, it happens. But in case we've been through this cycle before where he'll get mad and block everybody and then comes back like he's everybody's best friend. So I've got my issues for sure, and you guys have seen them in the past, so we'll just see if we'll let them work through them. Ah, good man, good. Yes, do it as much as possible. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I get it, but in the same regard, we also have to recognize the differences in the people in the community. And okay, and for example, not to point everybody out, but not to Jordan. Okay, Jordan's in a chair when he plays a lot, and everybody treats him like a king, right? And because Jordan's a great kid, and we don't see anything. Well, we all have our chairs that we have to deal with. We all have our issues, some more than others. I'm sorry, Jordan, I don't like to highlight that, but you're 18 now. You can handle it. Congrats on the birthday too, by the way, and a freaking mustache. I still think of you as a little baby, buddy. Yeah, it is. But so my major point is, I would literally beat the shit out of any of you. But I would literally beat the shit out of any one of you that would go up and crack on Jordan for being in a chair. So don't do it the other way too, all right? And that's all there is to it. That's the point I'm getting at. I mean, but acting like an idiot, Brad, is part of his. Okay, Matt, that's pretty funny. That was a good one, but no, I get it. I get it. I know, but it's the same thing, though. Wow. That's not really. Be better, Dustin. Come up with better comments, dude. That sounded pretty terrible. Well, that's fine. Be a Preds fan. Come on, be better than that. You can't build a hole inside of you with your drugs and car. Oh, you too, Q. But touch me again. I think so. Guys, yes, Jordan's going to be there. Good. Don't go too close. You don't really... Putts... It's something I would like to test, actually, now that you bring it up. I want to see what different amounts of pullbacks do. I don't think the pullback affects the putt at all, to be honest with you. Well, I mean, amount. Because we know... Whoa, what did I just change an extra club there on accident? Oh, well. I think so, John. Well, but the putts, we do know that pulling the club back does affect a putt. Because... okay, so that would be saying that when we C-putting slows down the miles per hour on it. All right, and actually, now this is something that we got a little test to take a look at right after this to make sure. So once I finish this game, we're going 4-player casual. We're going to do a little bit of testing on this. Yeah, okay, left 5 plus putts. Okay, so all that's... So you're on left 5s. So any way that you can keep your hand on the ball and keep pressure on it, when you're going out, especially to the right, the way it's designed, you're losing one of the rollers. You're losing one of the rollers. It's coming off, or it can on the left one. So technically, it's a different amount of friction going to the right than left. Is it dramatic? No, but it is enough to make a putt where you're trying to be pretty accurate on. It's why you hear people that say when they have right putts, they thumb, and left putts, they putt with their palm. Because it does read a little bit differently. Now, me, I've always had the same motion because with how I stand and how I keep pressure on the ball, I'm not losing any contact with the roller on a putt. So I don't miss them out directionally at all. Yeah, and... Brad, it's kind of true, and I've brought this up before. Okay, while thumb shots are more precise, and this is from a shot like this, if I thumb this shot, right, without a pullback, it's going to go wherever I aim it. The problem is if I spray directionally a little bit, it doesn't come back to the middle, it goes that way. Now, if I pull the ball back and I spray it left, and I pulled it back straight to the B, guess what? It's going to naturally funnel its way back to the center point. It's part of the reason why I think chushing is totally broken, right? Well, you're not losing it. You're still having the loss on it, the same beat, the same as the righty. It's just a different shot that you're hitting. Now, for you, for a lefty, you're probably easier hitting out to the right side. For righties, we're easier coming across hitting to the 1. Now that's the real reason why I stand with my shoulder being on the ball, because then I'm never having to come across my body at all while I'm hitting a ball. And it makes it a lot more easy. It makes it a lot easier to be more precise with it and to keep my speeds up no matter what angle, right? So, but once again, now, in a perfect world, the trackball would be rotated, a quarter turn, as to where you'd have rollers here and here and here, or here, here, and here. So between the 1 and the 3, the choose club and the B, and the choose club and the B. But the problem with that is that would require a total change in code, because now your the one that was just the standard x-axis before is now reading x and y speeds, and x and y speeds from both. So it would be a totally different mechanic altogether, and that would need to be... Oh, it says some people just need a pat on the back, Jordan. But, okay, let me stick this and get my 26 real quick. Well, because that's not how it's designed and that's not the code. Now, here's the problem, right? If they did change the swing code for it to be that, then legacy machines would have to have the metal plate rotated, which I don't know if you guys have ever tried. No, it ain't happening. You need to buy a whole new deck. It would be a pretty big, massive change in code. And one of the reasons we haven't seen much change in it, because we need the legacy machines to be able to work with the PGA machines, because let's say only 1,000 of them get out here in the next couple of months. Well, that's not enough to sustain a vibrant online play. So you need to be able to play with the old machines until everybody starts updating. And that's why the process is a slower process. It is a slower process. Oh, we don't want to play this. Let's just take a quick look at these from putting. Whoops. Cancel, yes. I now you guys got me thinking here on just different amount of putts pullback. No, they'll cut over right when they get their machine, so it'll be pretty quick. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna do a 4-player casual game, and I'm gonna put it on Pembroke because that green's flat and straight and long. If we can find it right away. Flat and long. Yeah, you can. You might have to set... I might not let you... Oh, wait, it's a YouTube? I think YouTube will let you post to YouTube. See if it lets you. I don't know. I don't know what settings are on there. I could change it, but it's more work than it is because I don't know it off the top of my head where the settings are. Where the hell is it? Okay, Pembroke. Good. No, it shouldn't. Oh, I got you. Yeah, but the avatars are different. I'm going to say that. So we're going to just hit all. We don't care what balls we're using. We're going to get all of these guys up on the green. We're going to put them all up on the green. It doesn't matter how long. But I'm going to leave them far away on the green so that we can see if a ball will go longer or shorter based off the swing, based off the pullback. So we'll hit some with no pullback, some with a pullback. Doesn't really make a difference. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? And then we're going to see putt a couple, too, just to see if that makes a difference. Breathe deep, 6 feet under screams, and no one seems to hear a thing. So how can I do this that we have very similar? Oh, no, we can just do it. Oh, no problem, Dan. I really only needed to do this with one guy. We'll try to put them all in the same spot, though. Maybe you're a firework. And I didn't go into switching balls or anything. No, I actually I've started gaining a little weight again. So whatever was inside of me that was causing me to lose weight, it's finally going away. All right, so we got a 142 footer here, right? That should be right at the max. So what we're going to do here first, we're going to putt it with no pullback, and we're going to make sure we do all of these straight. All right, so we're going to hit things all dead straight. This is no pullback 142, and actually if I hit this, it's going to go in, and I can't. We need to back this up. I need to back this up a little bit. I don't want this to get to the hole. I want it to not make it in. All right, 144 shouldn't get there. Now all we can do is hit this straight. So that was 54, and how far did it go? Did you guys see it? No, there are no turbos anymore, Art. There are not turbos anymore, and I can verify that 100%. I plotted all these distances, right? This putt is going to be the closest thing to a turbo that you will ever get. And it will not roll over. But, and I'll show you what I mean. And here, I'm going to put a link to a spreadsheet in here. take a look at this spreadsheet, right? So what this is going to tell me is that I plotted the, okay, so putter distances, how far you are away from the hole determines what your miles per hour can be, right? And what you're going to find is prior to this year, or at some point there was an update, and I'm not sure if it was during this year or after 2020 going to 2021, but I think it was when the Vanguards got fixed from being able to be putted like 250 feet. All the balls all now react the same. But if you look, before at like 82 miles per, at like 82, you had a huge jump in the MPH that you could hit in 82. That was where the turbos were. Like, but now if we do a plotting of all of the distance versus miles per hour, it is almost dead linear. There's one spot. Well, these ones are these are all just one-timers. I got some bigger ones. I got some ones that I started doing that I haven't finished because there's a lot of them that are really, really a struggle. I started charting heights, and the heights are goofy, man. There's something not right with the height meter, and I really want to bring it up to IT. But now let's do a little bit of a pullback and see if it changes the max. So actually, I want to just put this one in. I only want the one that we're just outside of the distance. 121, let's just knock it in. Bam. We're doing good, Robert. We're doing a test right now. No, there's nothing to really, not really anything. Okay, so that was 144, and it came up 6 feet short, which means that putt maxed out at 138 with stock. But we're going to mulligan this one, right? Yeah, that's fine, but I did some... that one, you'll see the video. You'll have to go on YouTube and search for it, or if you go on the word of mouth page, it should be right on the favorite videos right away. Now, we hit that one, 138 was the max that the stock ball went. So let's see this with just a little pullback and see how far it goes. Okay, and... okay, so pulling it back less does slow it down. That was a maxed out pullback. That was just a little, 1 click or 2 clicks back, and we couldn't get it as far. Let's try it 1 click. $10 feet again. Now see that? Why would it be changing? It should have both been 10 feet. Yeah, it is. It's unhooked right now. And okay, so we're getting the same thing. So now let's go back and try this one more time with a full swing. Miles per hour, the same speed. That went 3 feet closer. So that little bit of a pullback causes it to drop, I mean, only 3 feet. It only dropped 3 feet by just pulling it back 1 click. So we can kind of never really want to use that. Now, let's see what a C putt does here. All right, so C putt engaged. And see how much that dropped? Okay, so a C putt knocked 10 feet off of it. I mean, it knocked 10 feet off the max. So we know for a fact that offsetting your pullback and not hitting a straight line on the pullback will slow down distances. Now, what we want to check now, yeah, no pullback or full pullback. I mean, really, to keep everything on an even clean peel. Exactly. And they were both red, so like I said, the distance is all that matters with the max speed, because it maxed out at 154, right? Yeah, I mean, really, full pullback or none. Let's just make sure this should read 54 as well, but end up being 9 feet away, right? Oh, I'm sorry, 6. 6 was the with a full swing with no pullback and a full pullback with full swing. Now, this also tells me something too. Let me try to just offset it a little bit on the putt, right? And see what it does. So I'm going to pull it back almost straight, but then we're going to hit it straight forward. So that's offset. That's a little off. This might tell us if we honestly don't want to do pullbacks anymore. Yeah, it does. So, honestly, this is why the best putters are typically thumb putters, in my opinion, because their distance isn't changing at all. They're never having a little offset on the putt cause the putt to slow down and miss it. This might change my way of putting up. I might have to work on this because now I didn't ever think that the pullback mattered at all. But clearly straight lines make it go further. So you have a ball that comes off hotter. This is an interesting little tidbit here. I'm glad we got into this. Now I got to figure out a way to test this and make it. No, it was 6 feet, Bart. It went the same as no pullback. They were both 6 feet away. They both went 138 feet with no pullback or a dead straight pullback. So, and that actually makes sense why those two are the same, because technically in Golden Tee, when you don't pull back, the game is still thinking that it pulled back. Yeah, that's actually a little bit mind-blowing for me. I mean, not 180ing a putt slows it down. I mean, any not 180, just a little bit off, we saw it. Yep. Yeah, no pullback and a dead straight pullback. They both went 138 feet, yes. So that is really unique, guys. And guys, just so you understand, if you are ever messing around in casual pulling this cord out, I did that one and it came off. I did that. Oh, a little off-centered, not going to change anything. Well, actually, it could, now that you say that. All right, so no pullback and a little bit off, and we'll see. And that read 55. Okay, but we knew that. And that didn't change the distance at all. So that's fine. That didn't change the distance because that's actually 7 feet because we were right on the cusp. That's going to be the same. And it read 55 because 55, one click to the left of 2, is the same as 54 is straight to 2. Remember, there's a multiplier on it that means nothing. It does nothing for the distance. It's just displaying differently. I'd love to hear the calculation, what they're multiplying it by exponentially, because it does go up, but I'd have to figure it out. Oh, okay, we could do that too, but there's going to be no way to tell here. All right, let's mulligan this. Now, and Chad, all right, so if I put roll on, it wouldn't show, but here, let's try it. 1, 2, I'll pull the cord on this too, just so we know that we're hitting it dead straight. All right, so we got roll on. Let's see, we'll try it. Hammer putt with roll, 6 feet. Yeah, Brad, it certainly does. And with part of the equation on this now, right? It does nothing. Now, Chad, that isn't always true, though. So I asked about this years ago, right? So, Ricky, I'm going to guarantee that it does no difference there at all either. But when it does, if you have a down 10 putt and the ball goes in the air and you are on the fringe and you have roll on it, that roll is actually applied to it. It will go a little farther. Now, I would think that backspin would actually go further. But really for roll, backspin, bite, or release to take effect, the ball has to go into the air. Otherwise, the game doesn't even recognize that it's on. Oh, this will get to... Here, we got no pullback. I'll still get it to the same. No, I'm not even close. Wait, let me see if I can get my thumbs going here. Why did that only read... What the hell was that? Okay, so now I might change my opinion of thumb putting, too, because it's really hard to get the same speeds. 48. Why are these being so different? $11. I'm not getting even close to the max. What about a pullback thumb putt? Okay. Oh, that's huge. So just like with a regular swing in Golden Tee, when you pull the ball back, you are getting that added boost. So my thumbs are getting to 48 about. Now, by palming like that, I'm still getting to the max of the putter. So you don't need a pullback to get to the max on a putter. But if you're a thumb putter and you need it to go the full speed, pulling back gets you there. I mean, that's got to be a good... I mean, if I'm guessing, I'm hitting this putt at 100. My thumbs would be about 100 when I'm doing this, and I'm not even getting close to maxing it out. That's my best. That was probably 105 on my swing. But really, in theory, though, okay, we've watched how it matters. The MPHs matter. But being that we don't have any putts that are jumping big amounts of miles per hour, you'd appreciate it. If you look at that Excel, though, you can totally see how everything's linear, and there's only a little bit of a jump up at the 125 to 130 range. Yeah, well, but miles per hour, right? Okay, watch this, right? This putt is 13 feet. I'm going to hammer it. 21 miles per hour. Okay, I'm 15. Watch this. 15 feet. 21. 15. Let's go a little farther away. Okay, I am 17 feet. Watch how much different. Watch the difference of the numbers. Yeah, I'm still at that short. It's at too short of a distance. So I'm hitting the minimum there. But you can see in the graph, and that's 100% accurate, the graphing I did there. But that's a lot of interesting stuff there with the putting. That a 180 on a putt is really important, which might be why, this might be why people have a harder time with the left and rights. It might not be the forward swing. Oh, absolutely, Rick. Yeah, you won't go. It limits you on the distance you can hit the ball based on how far you are away. That is an absolute truth. You have a distance limit depending, and it's why tiered greens are so much of a problem, because it's giving you a max distance you can hit the putt, but it's got to travel up a 10 slope to get to that distance. It will never get there. It's also like Rattlesnake 10, the drivable par 5 over the cliff. If that pin is at the top and you hit a ball that's on the green at the bottom, you cannot make the putt. It's at 78 feet with an up 10 putt. It will not get to the hole. Part of that, putting is something that needs a lot of revamping. Good job, Art. We'll see you later, bud. All right, so we learned a little bit about it. Yeah, okay, so Rick, rollovers are almost gone completely unless you're at a down 8 or more. I don't even see putt down 8s really anymore. And you can tell that by, if you look at the graph, and in fact, you know what? I'm going to show you guys something, right? Without seeing the rest of this, right? I'll do it another time. But if you go to Pine Meadow, the really large tiered hole, that hole is always set up that everything... Huh. Well, that's weird, Thomas. Let me make sure I even turned it on. Oh, what? Yeah, I've done a lot of these little research ones, and really pulling the cord allows me to research a lot of things beautifully. I'm gonna play this Pine to get loosened up, and then I gotta knock these tropicals out. But this is another course a lot of you guys are having problems with, and I mean, You should be able to shoot 23 to 26 on this pretty consistently. Okay, one, not there with these clubs. Not there unless I'm using streaks or arrows. Maybe Titans. So we're laying it up. So we'll get the hole out here and move on. No, we didn't. Oh, hey, Eugene. How you doing, sir? Yeah, I can't really. There's not much I can do about the stream bots not working. It's like they're temperamental. At different places, could be putting a different protocol out that doesn't allow it. Max par, I would say it's probably 30 or 31. Ah. All right, we got a right to, not a chush. We got to make a chip. What? I need a water. I'll be right there. I'm pretty sure it's 30 or 31. But it's rare. So 1, 2, and 3, all eagle holes. I mean, we can figure it out right now. So 6 through 3 is max par. We know that. Oh yeah. If you're ever casual and you're pulling out that left and right plug, I'm telling you right now, you should disconnect the plug for the entire trackball, because where you are touching on that red board, you have a very good chance of shorting that board out. Now, luckily, I know I'm grounded where I'm at, so I'm not doing anything with it. But it is a risk you're taking to fry that red board. It's really, you can do it very simply. And really, if the ball's plugged in and when you're doing that, you also have a chance of frying your IO board. So I don't want you guys to do something that you think that because I'm doing it and then having an issue later on. I mean, if you ever mess with the trackball itself, touching any of the parts inside the housing, you should always unplug the plastic plug that's got the 6-pin connector on it. Always. I mean... Or just know that you might fry your board and hopefully you've got another 50 of them laying in a box like I do behind me. Yeah, these are interesting ones. I love it. Like I'm a cop. You ever met a... I'm sure this is one of the holes that everybody has a problem with. If you're from this box, it's always move it right. High T, backspin, C3, bomb it. A 10.5. Now, I didn't catch that very well, but guess what? I'm fine. No. Yeah, well, no, we're not having a part of that ever again. Trust me. We don't need that. We don't need to talk anything about switches, dude. All right, so 246 from heavy rough. Find the club that's closest to 246, right? That would be my 5-wood, but I got a little wind in my face. I'm going to hit the 4, backspin. It's perfect. Oh my, look at that. Look at that distance. Dead nuts. That's just for heavy rough. Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. Okay, if you're tucked behind the trees, that is face the club, face your person where he's just to the outside edge of that first tree. The 3-wood backspin C just outside of that tree will generally get over. The problem is the distance is too hot and you end up in the rough. If you hit a high T 4-wood full C just to the right of the 2, you're in the fairway, and then you have a bunch of different shots. I'll show that when we get to it next time, and hopefully we get that tee box. use a forward backspin, high TC, just barely around the outside edge of the tree. The second shot isn't easy from there either, but it's playable. It leaves you a second shot that you either cut a forward or a forward 5-wood or 6-wood around the left, or you can hit a 10.5 driver straight at the pin through the branches. And that's the way I play it a lot. I like doing it because I know what the distance is. A lot of people think I'm stupid, but Jeremiah was like, during when he was trying to do the qualifier, he'd get to that hole all pissed off when it was tucked. And I was like, dude, do this. Okay, cool. Hammer the 10.5 right now. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Hammer the 10.5. Yeah, points. Ow, really? That works. And you... I'm through. It's a hot girl summer. I have to throw it up and have a tantrum like, ooh. I stopped screwing around with going up closer there. All closer does is take clubs out of my bag that I can play at it. From back there, 4-wood clears. I think even the 3-wood might. I've never tried it because you're never that far back. I'm through. It's a hot girl summer anthem. Throw it up and make a tantrum like. That's a unique pin spot. I've never seen the pin down here before. Hot girl summer anthem. Throw it up and throw a tantrum like. All right, so 14 through 10. We're not really missing any strokes yet, I don't think. That was a bad effort. Okay, so this hole, really easy to math out. I only play 2 drivers on this course, the 9.5 and the 10.5. Because when this shot comes where you could cut a 10.5 and an 8.5, it's just not worth it. The risk to reward is there. But there's a really easy way to do this hole. Your club that you want to use on this every time that you can is a high T 10.5. It makes the shot as easy as possible. So in order to do that, we got to math it out. We know that the high T 10.5 on a level elevation shot, we can assume that we're going to land the ball 350 yards almost on the button. Not the total distance, but the carry distance is going to be 350. And that's with stouts, high T 10.5 with no wind. For every mile per hour of real wind, so half the wind if you're playing stouts, I add or subtract 1.5 yards per mile per hour. Okay, so here, we're 389. That pin is, what, 50 feet from the edge of the water? 50 feet? Well, let's just say it's 20 yards. That means in order to fly this to get it to the green, we have to carry this 369 with a 10.5. Not happening. That club is out. Now, no outwind. Can I carry a 9.5 369? The answer to that, no. So really, that tells me, okay, I'm going to lay up. I got to lay up. I want to be a little bit left so I get no trees in my play. Now I got a wide open shot at this hole from here. Now, how do I want to do it? We're going to backspin it. Hey, Mike. And there we go. So we lost one there. We lost 1 on 1. So technically par right now would be 18 through 12. Is that right? Or am I missing another one? Did I fuck something up? I don't think I did. That sucks. Nice pin. I don't know what I got to do to fix that. I've been fucking those up and spraying them left every time right now. I know, damn, I hope you know you. Friends, that you're so happy. This is every one of your plans. I hope you spent your last dime to put a rock on a hand. well, I have this thing called it's like a problem in my urethra. I think that. No, I was gonna try to sound smart, and I'm really not today. But I do this double spray. I go direct. I go both directions. Easy way to play this hole. All right, your first look on this should always be, can I knock it up the fairway and have a shot? So the way to tell, and it would be a high T 10.5 C3. But when you're facing this line, if your driver line on the overhead does not start in the fairway up there, you cannot clear those trees. You won't be long enough off the drive. So now this is your other option. You do this. You just put it in line with this lane and you get a shot in. The reason I go the other way is because I'm 170 away from there with nothing in my way. Here I'm 250 with trees in my way. It's not that big of a deal, but it's a much easier shot from 170 than it is from 260. By the end of the night, I hope you never had to rap all free. So what are we off par? We're off 3 strokes. And we lost the other one too, so 4. So it could set up to be 30 is the high. Another one. Let's map this out. Okay, this one's going to be a close call because the pin's in the middle. We got about maybe 15 yards between the pin and the front of the green. So we only have to carry this ball, what, 342. But into a 7... and we're calling that a 7, so 1.5. We're at about 10 yards. This is really close with the 10.5. The 10.5 probably is going to come up about a foot or 2 short. But we have the 9.5, so we can play this. Straight line it right at it. Now, here's the other thing, though. People want to have the 8.5 to play that. Dude, if you hit the 8.5 on that hole, no matter what, you are off the green and you're chipping on your next shot. So if you're chipping to a pin at the very top of that green, in order to try to make it, you have to hit it hard enough that if you miss, you go over the edge. And guess what happens? You sit right against the wall. You can't get up. Now you're taking 3 strokes. So you've turned what could be maybe a 10% chance at eagling that hole into a 90% chance of bogey or worse. I would lay up if 8.5 driver was necessary there, which is why I don't carry it in my bag, because that doesn't need to happen. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you don't stay on the green. I mean, even the shot I hit there into a 14 with a 9.5 that barely got on the green was on the bottom edge. So the 8.5 is just not a viable club there. It just isn't. All right, now we're gonna head over to Tropical again. We've been playing a lot of Tropical on stream, but it's clear a lot of people aren't playing it enough, or they aren't good at it enough. And it really is one of the greatest courses we have to play, to be quite frank. It's a very good course. All right, I'm going to play this one out, but I'm not going to talk through it that much during it because I got to win this match. This is against Alan Zarul. I think this is the 3rd, 4th place match in this recent tournament. But where the pin is, this is going to be a tough chush to line up. I need this ball to be in the first cut, right as close to the rough as possible for me to have a good chush the way I hit him. How about right there? 56, right? So 20% of a club for 56 would be, that's 62, 60, 58. Now remember, I count 20% on holes. I give it 20% at like 38 or 39. I chush it 35, so I'm only looking at 18%. What I did find the other night is that backspin actually goes farther than roll. Yeah, did you know that, Eddie? That backspin on your drivers on these chushes go further with backspin makes it go further at 35 than if I would have rolled that, I would have been short. Yeah, that was. Hey, he's been getting me in that same scenario. All right, this is a bad setup for me. Damn it. Yeah, see, I want to keep my chush speed always the same. Ooh, made one. Yeah, see, that quick, well, for me, with the chush of the 8.5 at 35, if I don't backspin that, it would have hit the first cut right away and wouldn't have gotten up. I'm just planning on having a putt here. I was scared to backspin that. I didn't know where it would go. Well, you'll have to start playing again, Eddie. You're too good not to. Take your heart. I called you the next greatest come-upper. Savage love. Down. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's fine. If you got 2 places, you're good. It is like riding a bike. Oh, I like this. I like this as a chance to go in. And I sprayed it right a click. God damn it, that was going in. So your machine's in Boston, not New Hampshire. Okay, gotcha. God, I don't like where that pin is today. This is a setup I wish I was playing arrows on, because I would go into the fairway on the other side. Has anybody looked at these other islands? Are they all heavy rough? Now it's not the time, but I'm curious. Oh, it's in... Okay, gotcha. All right, so 234 with an outwind. This sucks. This is a bad spot to be. It would be this club, but we can't judge the distance on that because that's actually 225. It's got to be the 5. We're not going to murder it. We're going to actually put this in the middle. I knew it was going to be long, but we got to putt at it. Oh, yeah, saving strokes. Meet me at our spot. All right, this setup, I'm relegating myself to stick it. That's it. I'm just sticking it. I'm going to leave myself a putt. Okay, fine. And that's what I'm talking about. Down 8. That was a down 8. I didn't see putt that. I just hit it. Went right in. Perfect. Oh, that would have been a nice one. Yeah, our spot. Ah, this is a beautiful setup. Perfect. 1, 2. We're a bit left of the hole. We'll move this here. We're still a bit left of the hole, but we'll bite this full C. click right. Pocket guns. My God, is that Bobby Raffin? How you been, sir? How's the health treating you, bud? Play Vegas. Which one's Vegas? Baby, for the night. Oh, that was good. Which one's Vegas? I can't remember which course Vegas is. Yeah, we can knock one out. If somebody wants to send me an invite, Luke, I'll play it right away. Not drivable. Real simple, not drivable. Oh, God, did I just fuck this up? I might have screwed myself. I really did. I think I screwed this pretty bad. Where I just put this tee, I'm not in a good spot. Whew. That was scary. I almost fucked myself there. Come on, ball. Ah, desert. Gotcha. All right, I learned my lesson here. I don't try to cut this corner. I put it up the straight center. There are some weird bounces that go back and wet. Yeah, if somebody gets a desert invite, that'd be great. All right, bad look for me. I don't like this, but we're gonna cut the. We're gonna go with the 9-wood high tee backspin. I'm just worried about there's some overhanging branches that I hit. Now you don't need to high tee those. I just think it's a lot easier to contrain. No, it is not. All right, so. I normally like to go up as far as I can, but I don't want to screw with it on a setup like this. But back here, up top is always better than the bottom, no matter what they see. I'm to know to avoid all distraction. I think I got this game in the bag, so how do I want to play this, though? I don't like this distance one bit. I did not like that shot. That was a bad shot. I'm very bad. Thank God. Whew. Round the way for your head. Did you up gone? Well, Al Jazz, eat shit. You're not beating me that game. Sorry, buddy. That is the moisture that we needed. That's a strong finish. I like it. Let me just make sure I didn't get any more. Oh, balls out, word of mouth. Ah, he got me on that. Cobeer, good. Okay, good. We're all caught up. We got nothing else to add. All right, let's see. Do we have a pending invite for Desert? Let's see. We got Worlds Practice. Matt B. Matty B sent a couple. Maybe one of them will be it. Yeah, that was a strong finish, I must say. I was proud of that one. That was a good one. We got some Jason Waterfalls, too. You don't want to be Jason Waterfalls. But he hasn't accepted. He's a punk. And we'll play Brett, too. There we go. All right, so we don't have an invite on it yet, so what I'll do is we'll just play a desert on contest, and I'll randomize teas. Hey, how you doing, Dutch? I just saw, I'll say it for Dutch since I just saw him. The relays for the bots that we use for Restream to relay the chat. Today's a lemon custard flavor, but it had my honeydew left in it too, so it's a little mixture. Where is it? Desert. No, that's palm. Where's desert? Desert is a course that you could easily tell me that it's better to play with streaks. I think it's better to play with arrows, but stouts are the way to play it for most setups. Where the fuck is it? Desert. Oh, I went. Nope, that's. Oh, there it is. All right, there we go. We'll swipe in. We'll see what we got. So it's a lemon honeydew custard now, and it's actually delicious. So, now, you guys, we played this in the daily just recently. I'm gonna randomize tea boxes, but let's go. Let's see if it made it farther away. No, it made it closer. Now watch this. Whoops. Yeah, it read 151 and went dead. If you get that out with a 158, that's probably on, but that just didn't read anything. All right, so you got to show me which par 5 you're having an issue with. Pushing each other to the limit, we were burning quicker. Molly told me, get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Always seem to bore me. The driving one. I don't remember the courses. Alright, so if he might be talking about this one. On this setup, if you can go way out here, it's the way to go. But we're going to hit the ball to where you normally would have to go if you were flagged. Because this doesn't always give you this good of a look. But if you put it over here, the 3-wood clears. I gotcha. The 3-wood clears, the 10.5 clears. We're gonna hit the 3-wood. And there's a way that people play that on mobile that's a little different too. All right, this can be challenging sometimes too. That wasn't. No, was it that one? No, you're thinking. I think you're thinking of this one coming up, Luke. All right, I can't shush that. There's too much shit in between it. But no, I had to leave behind my brother. I'm still stuck. I thought you were talking about. I think it's this hole. Nope. Well, this hole's another interesting one, but you're just going to put this one to the left of the fairway right here. You're in no problem. This one, I never do anything but play the club it gives me, baby cut. All right, now this is the island one. Hey, Chris, how you doing, bud? Chris is getting the itch to play some tee again, man. Hopefully soon. No, not this one. The next one. Now, this hole can be drivable sometimes, too. In fact, we're going to hit this. Nope. If I didn't hit the fringe there, I might have gotten myself in position for a chush. No, it would have been. It's going to be 83. If there's one artist that I have to skip every time, it's that Lizzo woman. She's not good. So this hole, dude, I always go to the left island, the furthest left one. It's very rare you'll have a setup that you can't get the ball to here, but now it leaves me a clean thumb shot in. And then it's a slight cut shot if the pin's on the top right on the other hand side. Ah, get at it, man. Oh, come on. I'm not here to fat shame people because I'm in that group most of the time. You think, yeah, because then you have an exact height coming, I get it. And I'm just really burning through this. Well, you got to be, for me, it's got to be 60 yards or less. It's got to be 60 yards or less pretty much is my go-to. And you need to have a flat green. Now, you have some that if you have a wind under, let's say, 8 miles per hour, but with stouts, that'll change depending on height. Well, I hope that's not a negative, but I got a feeling you're going to push through and get back at it. That hole can be a pain in the ass, guys. Now, but the chush question, so your chushing should be dead straight every time. So if you have a left 3 and a right wind of 14, a left to right wind of 14, you could give it a chance if you hit it straight and making it. Yo, I wouldn't doubt it, Jordan. Good. Good to hear. It still matters once you get up to certain speeds and certain distances. It's not that it matters, but with the 8.5, it's typically coming at the hole very hot. So if you have a wind that pushes it to hit the edge of the cup, it will lip out. It's not going to roll over, so to say, but it will catch the edge and lip out with it. But, I mean, that all depends on, like, if you're hitting a club, like, a lot of the times you're hitting one club over than what the minimum distance could be because you want it to get to the hole. And so that the friction on the ball coefficient doesn't take too much off of it. It also leads to that problem, though, if you're hitting the edge of the cup and it just doesn't go in. I tried for that 30. God damn it. I got an ace 18. Oh, wait a minute. No, we didn't have one of the holes drivable. We didn't get hole 1. Scream, one drink or two. So that was par. Without getting 1, that's par. All right, let's go for invites now. We're going back to it. You guys got me fired up to play well today. I'm proud of you. I appreciate it. Invites. Now, we got a lot of tropicals. I don't think we're going to need to play it over and over again, but... All right, we got... Well, we can get my Brewer games in again. Oh, we got a BD game. All right, we got some fun ones. All right, we're going to play Matty B's. These are good courses, guys. There's a couple of shots on this course that you have to learn where to put it, or else your second shot is nearly impossible. Oh, anytime, Luke. Wow, that caught fringe and kicked it a little sideways. Shit, that was perfect there. You know what? I'll bet the over. I'll take the over on 25. I mean, make it 24.5 so I win with a 25, because shooting one off on this course is actually pretty impressive. My toe, I'm feeling okay today. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm feeling pretty good. My toe hurts, but I got, mind you too, I'm hopped up on prednisone, muscle relaxer, and ibuprofen, so. The toe will be, it'll take 3 or 4 days for it to go back to normal. It just happens. Wow, that was horrible. All right, give me a number. Give me a number. I'll take it. I'm going to shoot 24.5 or better. I'll shoot 25 or 26. I can do it. Do you get... So whatever you want to bet. It's pseudo gout, though, Rick. It's calcium crystals, not uric acid. They still manage it, much like calcium, like the uric acid stuff. But, I mean, colchicine does nothing. It does nothing. Like, I take that, I'm like, why am I taking this? So that's when they figured out it was pseudo gout. Deja vu. Got it. I got you. We got it. We'll go 24.5. Woo! I'll give you that 20. I most likely lose this one because I'll probably end up shooting a 24. Well, I have 3 left to give away. I have a total of 5. Oh, good man. Where are you at, Chris? I swore you were in Chicago, but I might be wrong. No one matches. All right, so this is the first hole to lose a stroke on for me. Right now, I was actually just playing D2. Which one did you choose? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is not my favorite look whatsoever. All right, clean front. That's I passed one of the hard holes. Well, 2 of them. The hole 9 and hole 7 are both not easy shots. Yeah, no, it does. It kills me too. That's why I played the 3 and threw it way out today. I was just hoping that it wouldn't come back and hit the edge of the trap. Because typically I can chip real well from that trap, but that pin was on the bottom right. If I go in the trap, I really don't have a shot I can hit at it. I'm going to still say Haas's 31 on this course is still probably, to me, the second best game ever played. I've lied. All right, we're in it. My 7 better on it's my 7 better on Lake Powell, because that course isn't a cakewalk either. And then probably Kins's 35 on Rue before tees would be the next on the list. Yeah, it is. It's bananas. Now, okay, there's a couple of things, though, too. This hole with the Turbo A1, I mean, we were on or chipping out of the sand quite a bit on this, and now you can't get it there. So there are some changes, but it's still... Yeah, it is bananas. Because everything's a risk to reward shot. Like, this is it looks pretty damn easy, but I have to put this into the middle of the green so I have a putt. And if I go a foot too long, I can block myself. Believe. Oh, hold up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? Try with me, right? Yeah. Yeah, the 120 would be is one that you're happy you don't see. That's good. I mean, if I'm doing odds right now, I would put Luna as the odds-on favorite. I mean, Stenmark is still going to be right there with it. Haas probably right there as well too. I'm sure people are going to put JoJo up in that crowd. And then McCook. So those would be my 5 best odds. Yay! Probably the second, Grover, second tier with, I'd say, like me, Fox, Grover would all be the second tier. Gossett bobbling right on that edge too. Gossett probably goes to the top tier. But I'm sorry, Grover would be in the top tier. He just needs to switch to stouts. It's just he's adding parts of the game for no reason whatsoever. There's not an advantage he's getting. There really isn't an advantage on a hole this year. I'm smart, Eddie. I'm not losing that game on that. All right, so now we're gonna we'll play some sparkling here. But here's the thing, though. If he switched to stouts now, he'd probably be at a disadvantage going into Worlds. So go with your advantage that you know you're good at cutting the ball. Great, keep doing it. I mean, you guys people make it sound like it's just you switch and you're better instantly. No, you have to get used to it. When you're playing at a refined skill level at the top tier, it takes a bit. Par on this is 28. I'll say 27 or 28. I'd say 27. I'll take a push on this. It's not too bad of a course. I just left that short. No. It's 28. Par's 28 on this course every time. Yeah, sure, Jordan. I'll play some rustic. Oh, bye, Robert. Glad to see you again, bud. That stupid remnant. It's a fragment there. Thank you. Hey, Austin. How you doing, bud? So is Kendrick's tournament this weekend, too? Yeah, I got it. I got it fixed. It just has to be dropped. Okay, this can be a bad hole sometimes, too. Gotcha. All right, it's on. I'm fine with that. I didn't want to have a fucking chip. All right, 27's a push. I got you, Eddie. All right, so I used to always C3 this up to the top. Gotcha, Jordan. Where is it? Let's see if we can get it to update. Oh, there we go. 17 pending. Gotcha, Jordan. We're covered. Good. Oh, we got Dutch too. Got one in here too, so that's good. You know, I'm okay with it. Let some people in, and you know what? It's good because I'm sure Jason saw people on the board talking that, oh man, the tournament should have two and not have everybody in one, and so he did it. I will give Jason Kendrick some credit in regards to changing tournament formats a lot. The best out of 5 match play, I don't think it is for you guys this weekend, but it's kind of a challenge, dude. It's a whole nother part of the game that you need to work on. It's funny how I remember all these old courses, like all the shots just keep popping right into my head. Now, to be fair, I probably played this course 2,000 times this year. Yeah, see, like that. That's a new way. No one does that. No tournaments have that. It's kind of cool to have a different format. I know back in the day, one of the coolest ones was the Burro del Fuego scoring system. My buddy Steve Miller, we went down to Richmond, and that Burro del Fuego was it. Dude, he shot like a 9 on a course, and was like, oh, "Fuck this, I'm going home. I'm gonna miss the cut." Well, in the 9 game, he had like 90,000 shotties. Shotties were worth strokes, basically, in the end. And he made the cut by like 4 strokes. And he had flown away and left. Fuck. Sprayed the thumbs. To hold somebody to have. That's easy to say. I guess I kind of like the way you handle the pain. Eddie, today might not be a day to be gambling with me, dude. I feel like I'm feeling pretty sharp. Other than short chips, everything else feels pretty good. My thumbs are a little bit sprayy too, but eventually one will drop. No one to hold to. Nothing way of. Ah, that's awesome, Sky. I love it. Yeah, it is coming. We're right there. Day splits into nightfall. All right, here's one you can miss. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys right now that most people will play this wrong. If the pin is at the bottom left, I want to go to the cut hole through the right. Even though it goes backwards. You're like, oh, if I put it here, I only have a little cut. Yeah, but you're adding all the risk of going over the water, hit the fringe, checking. This way, I play it up to the 3, I cut it solid, and throw it out. Now watch when it hits the green. It goes right down towards the hole because of the 7. I'm going to put it closer that way than you can the other way. Plus, I give it a chance to make it with 0 risk. 0 risk whatsoever on that. There was almost no way I could have fucked that up unless I hit the tree coming off the start. This could be bad right now, but we'll see if we can get it over. Kinda used to be someone you love. I was getting kinda you. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I like that. I like the stage format type stuff. Those are good. But it's awesome that he's doing something a little different, so props to him. That was a lag shot. I was not going to try to make that and put it in the water with a 5-wood. All right, so now it gets a little trickier. You fucking douche nozzle. God damn it. How the fuck did that... Well, there we go. We're even, Eddie. That's terrible. Nice fuck-ups. How did that go that far, though? And I changed clubs on that chip, so it hit the fringe. That's awesome. What a tilt job. That's terrible. Matty B's going to get me here. Now I put it... Oh, what a tank, dude. What a choke. We're good, Eddie. You're even. Lucky bastard. That was terrible. Worst thing is I still should have pushed, and then I just shit all over it. All right, Jordan wants a little rustic. Let's take a look at rustic. .33 is pretty solid on this course. All right, 353. What club goes 353? 353, high T, 10.5. The problem is right over the apex, it will clip those branches, but we're so far to the bottom of this green, the extra degree I'm going to get on this club, I'm hitting this. No way. Par is can change so dramatically on this course, dude. You know, it can be all the way down to 26 and all the way up to 30, I believe. So 1 isn't always there. We'll kind of add it up here. But basically, Eddie, we'll call it 1.5 strokes off par. So, I mean, we can kind of tell. Because that's the only way. Yeah. Bank it. He's trying to give it 2 shots. Something like that, right? It's something in there. Well, so far 1 was there, so we're at max par. Now this is close. Shit! I thought I played the bag with the 10 and the 9.5 in it. Yeah, I was on with a 9.5 there. God, I have a great story for this hole. So the year this was live, we were playing at a bar called Tavern 33. Hey, Josh, we were playing at a bar called Tavern 33. Jimmy Mack lived across the street, and Kins and him played there. And it was me, McCook, and Kins. So, and we're playing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So, Kins and I both tee off and put it up on the fairway on that last par 5. Well, McCook goes and hits a driver with a C3, I believe, and puts it on the green. Kins and I proceed to both hole it out. So we get a hole out over 80 yards is worth $30. So we each get 30, but Cook puts his ball in. He doesn't even get the putt points because double eagles, you don't count anything unless they don't count for anything. But Cook was pissed. And we were like, dude, you're down 60, dude. So now technically, if with the right clubs, we got another stroke to par here. Okay, this is right at the drivable level too. I'm really regretting not having the 9.5 in my bag right now. That sucks too. That should have been. So, I mean, really, technically, we could be at 12 through 6 right now. Yeah, that was pretty damn drivable. It just sucks because I knew with the 8.5, those bushes would come into play. With the 9.5, I would have been an extra 5 feet up. It bounces over it, and I'm on the green. All right, this is drivable. So really, technically, we'd be 2 off of par. Oh, yeah, it would have made, I would have been able to hit the 9.5 straight on that other one, which I think I would have gotten on. This is not there today. Maybe what she sees, but maybe it's because I'm wearing your cologne. All right, enough with Billy. We're not a big Billy guy. To the ones that we have, here's to the wish you were here, but you're not. Kind of drivable. It's not going to be an easy drive, but Oh, I'd be playing Titans on everything. Titans are the best ball they've ever made. And this one, I mean, that one I got, but it was drivable, clearly. Yeah, I've got 3 strokes that I could have gotten on the front, so we could be 20 under right now. I mean, with the best setup. Now, really, for this purposes, I think I'm 2 off of the par here, and then there was an extra one. I'm going to tell you right now, I've driven this green before, too, so it takes a perfect A1, and I'm kind of contemplating now if it was because I'd be catching a turbo on accident before we knew about it. But yeah, we've clearly put this on. Gonna be okay. Here's to the wish you were here, but you're not. The drink brings back all the memories. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. That bounce is crazy. Come on. Well, I'll be happy to do it now. Southern's a great course. You got 2 options on this one. Now, Jordan, with mobile, I don't know how it sets up, but for you, you're going to always be doing this shot. You're going to hit a C3. Is it a medium tee? I'm pretty sure it's medium. Okay, well, on 14 here, you cannot. Is meant for you. That's probably not going to be able to get on, but I'll have a chip. This is a time that I wish I wasn't playing stouts, because that 12 wind would have allowed me to hit this from here. Yeah, but then when you catch extra branches, so when I put it there, typically, I typically can flip it up. Oh. No way. I would have said that's not drivable. If you were playing, it's tough. Oh, come on. That should not have been at that speed. Oh, I hit it. So, I mean, technically, we could have shot 4 strokes better than this for Golden Tee par. So, we are technically got, 32 it maxes out at. And as low as 26, very easily. Yeah, this could get up to 32. Yeah, so technically par would have been 30. To me, par would have been 30 on that. The 28, I'd be very happy with. I would pretty much say that would have taken. I would have happily. 28 probably wins most of the tournaments on that course, except you get somebody that got hot one game. Yeah, but it can also make a couple of shots really better. It shuts down a couple, but like what is it? Is it 10? The one where I hit the forward with the A1 to 350. If that's raining, I can murder a shot and it will plug on the green, and that helps out a lot there. Oh. All right, what do we got? Oh, Royal Dubai. Let's see it. Let's play it. All right, 232. Not drivable, but at 232, if I can hit this 400, I will have a shot at a chush here. So how do I want to do it? How you doing, sir? Come on, get all the way up there. And that's a chush. Yeah. Now, see, that is not Golden Tee par, though. I'm saying I'm one better than par because that is not counting at Golden Tee par. I got that ball as close as humanly possible on that. For lifetime, you know, it's a skewed stat because closest to the pin hole-in-ones counted for a small amount of time. And you were able to 4-player card them at one point, too. So I think, and the daily was counting, too, for a bit. So those who played the daily and you were using fulls, like Haas's number is super skewed. I was scared. I didn't need the bite. So, I mean, it would probably be Haas, to be perfectly honest with you. And JoJo probably would have been more than him if the daily was still counting. But, oh my God, what did I... Well, now I'm clean, unless I make this. That's embarrassing. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to do that on stream. That's terrible. That's like a shot that an idiot would play. That's something I would do in match play, just to make it interesting. And then McClellan might be right behind him, too. But McClellan's played stock for so long, it would have been a little bit tougher. Enough to keep me guessing. Now it's me. I have the most hole-in-ones lifetime now. It's me. Who has the most hole-in-ones lifetime on stream? Me. I hate this setup. Oh, I hate this look. This is the worst look I could get. Oh, it's such a bad look for these clubs. There's the 6-wood. It's so bad. I should have hit a 5. You just can't. If I high tee the 9-wood at that, it gets over, but the speed that you have to hit it is over the whole goddamn thing. And then, being that the pin is in the far left, I can't even worry about it. It's a tough chip to make from there once you go in the water. Okay, let's map this one out. We know that on a level shot, we can carry the 10.5 driver 350 yards on a fly. We have 5.5 in our face, so let's just take off 10 yards, right? So 346, we got to carry this so we got about 10 yards to the fringe. I think we're fine on this. I think we get this there, no problem. I don't like this setup, but we're just going to go up. We're going to thumb and backspin it. Diego indecision, baby. All right, 280. Get in. Yeah, but it's got to be Haas or McClellan. One of those two. All right, I always go this way, and you can just bang a high TA1. Now, see how much softer I hit that one and how much harder it went? When you spinner and hammer it, it loses speed. It's a hard thing to comprehend, but A1s and C3s are actually touch shots now, or more of a precision shot than a hammer shot. And that's okay. I don't think... I've had it for a thought in my head for years that it needs to get fixed. And now after playing with the fact that the 120's gone and we can hammer the ball straight and not have a problem with it, cool. I think that hitting A1s and C3s perfect at 158 should be a skill and shouldn't happen every time. So I've changed my opinion on that. From where I said it needed to get fixed, I think we can leave that right alone. Back time. This one can be drivable sometimes. We're not this time, but softer, and it went harder speed and went out. It went out all the way because I hit that softer. That's the key to A1s and C3s, is to not have to murder it. And also make sure that if you're hitting a spinner, you're hitting inside of the 1 or the 3 when you're coming through in the forward swing. Because when you push it outside of the 3 by very much at all, or outside of the 1, it does not read what you're doing outside of there. Wow, that thing cut funny. Care what you think. That was stupid. I'm sorry, tiered greens are one of the worst things that they ever brought back. It's so stupid at how it plays. I fucking had this. Like, you can't play them how they should be played. Like that one there, if I tried to hit it short of the tier and roll it up, it would have rode the tier all the way to the right and gone wet. Balls. Oh, nice blow up there. I had a 6, so there's 4, and I missed another one. That should have been a big score. I missed 2. 6 strokes off of that. That could have been a 32. Not good. Oh my God, that bridge collapse is crazy. Whew. All right, we can't play any of those. We don't really need any Baja help, but I haven't played outside in a while. Stand here and here. All right, not drivable. We'll leave it back. Should be a good 9-iron in with a little release, maybe an 8-iron. Oh, I was a little off. I can only tell you what it feels like. I'll fight when I'm in fight. I'm really excited to see mixed tees, especially on a course like this, because the par on this course could get up to 30s now. It's going to be a rarity to get up to that number, but it could get up to that number pretty quickly. Good, it's going great. It's awful. I feel so insane. Watch me burn. That's alright, 'cause I like the way it hurts. That was just safe. I wasn't going at that pin. 'Cause I like the way it lies. It should be. It absolutely should. The new tees are fun. Okay, well, we have to play the other shot here. Even knows it hit him. Whoa. The drive on 4. I don't remember 4. Oh, yeah. That one was the one we just played. Okay, I got you. It was yesterday. What records are you playing on? To leave out the window. That's why they call it window pane. I really whiffed that a bit. Yeah, that's definitely a shot. Once you repeat it a couple times, it becomes second nature. But remember, it's bite spin. Bite will stop it faster than anything else. Backspin has a chance of it just trickling down and go in the water. Love you just displaying this. As crazy as it seems, maybe that's what's happened when a volcano meets a volcano. And my teeth is right hard, but be in the eyeball. Holy shit! I hope Eddie's not going home. They're looking at 2 feet of snow tomorrow in Boston, or tonight. All right. Apparently, we got a request coming from the bunker. We got, oh, okay, we got Mitchapalooza. We got a Mitchapalooza sighting. He wants to max it out. We're going from the Vector room right now. We're going to play some Mitch after this. He knows that I haven't played Monty much at all, so. Hey! Is that Chad Fisher, Texas? Or Chad Fisher? That's Chad Fisher, Texas. It's gotta be. They had a fucking fucking really good chance to make a boring ass hole be totally different, and they just made it a longer boring ass hole. Right? I mean, it's just a longer boring ass hole. You don't hold it out much because the angles and the trajectories coming in, so it's not really a big swing changing hole, but it could have been. All right, not there. But so now we could have everything be there, including this on mixed, which will be cool. I mean, this hole could end up being drivable still, too. In general, I bet we see world ranking scores go up, but average scores go down. You're just not going to get many setups where everything's there. So course pars are going to probably stay almost the same most of the time on average. Actually, no, they'll have to go down because they have to go down. If it's half and half, they'll have to go down. And this hole, this is harder on. This is the one hole that's super harder on the newer tee boxes. I still don't really have a very good shot for this. It's just not. I'm going to go here. I'll high tee the 5 and just go outside of that branch, but I'm going to cut it back in some. It's going to be on. It's just not a good effort. I mean, like, maybe no high tee there works. I can read you like a magazine. Well, Chad, I'm going to knock out one of your Vector Room guys right now. Make them feel bad about themselves. This thing ends, Wonder Passport in my hand. I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. Chad, how come I didn't play Taylor today? But right when you get in the room, Taylor pops up. I don't understand. I don't get it. The high was worth the pain. Where is it? Is it that one? No, which one is it? I don't know. Oh, it's this one. Hey, Adam, how you doing, sir? Too far. Oh, with a nasty scar. Not drivable. Not good. I need holes to be drivable, the hard ones especially, because that's where I can get my strokes in a handicap. But I think he's only getting 1, maybe 2. I didn't see how close the numbers were. Crystal Sky. Oh no, I'm at 30. He's at 27. I think he's getting 2. That is not there either. This is as bad as it can be. We're gonna try to get it to come down the hill. As I'm like, oh my God. So bullshit. Oh yeah, we got them points now. I gotta make that putt on 2. That wasn't. I hit that ball perfect off the tee. Only want love if it's torture. Oh, you can't tell me. I don't want to know these things. So he lost one only because I missed the putt. Okay. I was kind of, Luke, I said that exactly to my wife. I said that too. They ended that commercial with California Love. And I got a feeling they hologram pocked. I got a feeling they do too. Oh. I'd fuck Stenmark. I'll marry Luna, and we'll kill Gossett. What the fuck? Ugh. Missing putts. Wisdoms of the night. No reasons behind any of that. Just Luna's never mean to me ever. Stenmark, I just want to pound with like this tool I've got that's got razors all over it. Oh yeah, just get them. And I gotta go with the people that came to my wedding. The ones that came to my wedding are definitely not on the kill list. We were born to be together. Come on, wind. You know, I like the height changes on this course a lot, but everything's a plop down shot. I miss like running it at the hole on a lot of these holes. Oh, I whiffed, but I got it all the way out, so my distance isn't going to suffer at all. Oh, yeah. Oh, Luna tore it up, dude. I gotta say, I mean, I know it was my wedding, but I had, like, the most fun at that wedding than any wedding I've been to. I know it was mine, but Jill and I had already looked at it like, Mark, we've been together for so long. The only thing this is good for is having a great freaking party. And it turned out, man, it did. I mean, typically, you run open bar for a couple hours afterwards. I had to keep going back and just giving them a card and be like, keep it open. Everybody's still here. And they're like, yeah, we've never seen anything like this. You guys are still drinking like when you started. It was, and mind you, my wife's family is a bunch of new preg bohonks, right? It's a bunch of, and they're all drinkers, man, dude. They put, the Golden Tee guys put my wife's family to shame. Like, they didn't even know how to handle it. And then you get your stories, you get your stories about, like Tansy losing a tooth and getting stuck in a bush. Yeah, I know. Hey, my life would be nothing without half these people. I'm not going to be the first. I'm going to be the first one to admit it. It's why I really get kind of upset when I see things out of the people there that just make me think less of them. I don't want to think less of any of these people. I do things too, but hopefully I'm never trying to hurt somebody. Obviously, we all do things that hurt people sometimes, and man up about it and fucking go on. Still loving, it is sweet. I want my love held beneath my feet. Pull some parts off with some scissors. Come on, little baby, sure it's a smile. nothing to smile about. Marty Fisher, my man, are you drinking beers already? It is an early Friday for you then. I love it. Hell of a night. I wanted the 3-wood there. All right, we got a stick 18 to have a chance. And a man tell me what I can do in my bed. I could be a bully, but somebody should be. All right, we gave him a chance. Now we're going back. We're going to get the brewer invites done. We always have good games, so I'm going to go with the brewer invites and see if I can knock out a quick $150 off of them. A goddamn thing. All right, we got brewer here. So we got a brewer. We're going to go tropical, Monty tropical. This is brewer. Me and brewer. We're going to battle it out. I'm going to get another water. Real nightmare. Be aware. All right, I'm back. All right, same thing. Keep this in. Just keep this real close to the edge of the fairway, and this should be a good shush. Right where I want it. 47. 5-wood would give me that. We'll go with this with release. And I fucking sprayed it. I'm going to lose this game on that. Never fails. Pins up front. This is an ugly set. But we should be able to do this. I can't fucking play all of a sudden now. I play brewer and I miss the easiest shit in the world. Now we need holeouts. Lots of holeouts. I don't know. The win today was the beatdown of Aljaz on Tropical. That's all that mattered. Oh, my. Dude, make a shot. I just missed 3 shots. No. These are my least favorite games. I don't mind missing something and going wet, but losing 1 stroke a hole for 3 holes in a row, that just fucking kills me. And then not getting shit like that to drop also is not fun. It'll be hard. can't stand. Not a fun setup so far. Right. All right, we need a hole out here to get back. Oh my God, they are not doing us any favors here. This is a stick green. Just stick the green and pray. That was a bailout shot. It was just stick the green. That's it. How are all these putts just breaking on me now all of a sudden? I'm a down 8. Fuck, that's 3. Ugh. Yeah, he's going to get this, guys. I'm not winning this one. We'll have to win the second one. But who knows? He could have, I mean, he could have messed up that early par 4. All right, this one's going to get on. We're going to be on. I'm not missing this. I will not miss this chip. It's got to go in. What the fuck, dude? Oh. Just everything going bad in one game. It's okay, though. Get rid of it. Play the next one. That's all that matters. Come on, baby. That's been getting further and further back. How do when it's high? Regretting not having a 4-iron when I get a setup like that. Well, we got to put this one short, too. God damn, this is like as bad of a... This has been like a bad, easy set. Here's my hole out. Yeah, I bled strokes this whole game. Nothing really bad, but just missing easy little shit. Okay, physics. Thank you. That was terrible. Wow, could have been even worse, too. That was not good. I just bled a stroke all over the place. Missing putts, 3 missed putts and a 9-foot chip. That's not good. All right, we got to get him now. We got to get him on. We got to shoot a better game on Monty. We'll go better than par. How about that? Strawberry on a summer evening. And then we got a $50 hidden behind this too. So we're going all out today. Let's be a fun tee box. That's not really fun. I kind of want to see how far down I can get this. Well, that gets you a little something from there. Wow, this is another bad one. Key here is the fairway first. I should get a putt at least, but... But you notice, though, that would have been a turbo putt before. And that didn't barely get to the hole. So they don't exist. You gotta be joking there. Watermelon sugar high. Right there, Luke. We're right at it. Gotta get these to go. I just wanna taste it. I don't know. I backed it up trying to get the front slope on the way up. If it worked out, it's fine, because if I didn't back it up, I'd probably be chipping. Ben. That doesn't make, well, no, it went the distance I want. I just didn't have the line right. Baby, lose control now. I feel like I am right on the cusp of greatness. I'm on the edge of glory. Wow, that didn't go anywhere. Open up champagne. All right, pins on the left. I'm going down the fairway this time, for sure. Let's see if we can bomb a C3. Hello? Yeah, I know I got an appointment on Monday. We're good. Backspin, that would have been good. The Coptic bad. I play that whole super safe. I don't want to. I want to put it where it's not going over the water at all, and that I can't go long. So I lay off of that a lot and leave myself a slightly longer putt, and I don't give it a chance to go in very often because I'm not fucking that up. The drops in that hole are terrible. That's a bad effort too. Got to go out. Boop, boop. I thought I had a great one. See me dancing with somebody. Monday be. You move on the prairie. I don't know you left me at all. If you don't want to leave that, anything can stop me. Don't show up. I know how. All right, I haven't aced 18 in a while. I'm feeling like this could be the time to do it, and that is ugly. I'm very happy with that shot. I don't like the winds in my face on that hole. I find myself murder bonering it over the top. That might hold. I mean, that's technically a clean round. I got an extra one on one. Missed the putt on two, but two wasn't really going to give you under 100-foot putt. So, I mean, one better, clean, something like that. All right, we get them on tropical one more time so I can stay up. I got to stay up. Well, of course, the guy I'm playing shoots one better than his handicap. Even after watering two, that's awesome. All right, we got tropical. Then we'll play that hidden. We're getting a little close to me getting ready to go out to dinner. Maybe go play the Freaky Friday. Anybody got a chance to look at that today? All right. Now, where that pin is, to get a chush, I need to be dead on the... I need to be all the way to the right. So what I'm going to try here is I'm going to try a C3 and see if I can get it out. Of course I can't. So bullshit. Okay, see, that's why it's a broken shot, though. All of a sudden, it reads 20 fucking miles per hour less than when I've hit it every other time today. This hole would be on the green every time if C3s still work the way they used to and A1s did. That's just horseshit. So, and because it's a touch shot, but it shouldn't have read that slow. It's just not right. And then I kept, fuck this. It catches a branch there too up top. I knew it was in play. This is terrible. I'm about to just in fact, I'm going to DNF this. This isn't even a sense of playing it. Being down 3 strokes after 2 holes is just not possible. Because I did something stupid on one I should never do, and I'll never do it again. I won't stop till I get where you are. What was I right about the Packers? They got exposed because they're really not. I mean, they haven't played anybody. It's my bigger thing. And honestly, I look at that game like just was like. I'm curious how many carries did Aaron Jones have in that game? If it's not 25 or more, they played them incorrectly. Oh, Rams are winning the Super Bowl. I've already got that penciled in. I really wish I made this bet during the preseason when I said it, but I never think about making bets half the time. I think you guys should be rooting to move on from Aaron Rodgers right now. And it's going to end up with, I mean, it's going to be Chiefs against the Rams, which are the 2 best teams in football right now. I mean, you could say Buffalo in there, but that can't happen. All you're doing here is to get a putt. There was no way to really aim at that. Come on. Take your money in what? Am I playing? Is this you? No, this is Brewer. What are you talking about? What am I taking your money? All right, we're going to try to make this. We need it. Fuck. Yeah, well, so I'm not going to be able to be at Wisconsin Open now. My back surgery got scheduled, and it's March 18th, which is that Friday. So I'm going to try to reschedule it to the week after that, but it's so hard to get elective surgery appointments right now. They're probably going to tell me to eat shit. That got luckily, my neurosurgeon scheduled me for this 3 months ago. Well, because she thought it was going to be necessary no matter what. Yeah, my back surgery is on the 18th. I didn't think that was getting there. I knew it. I just had to try, right? Yeah, obviously I'm going to want to be there, but you can't. My back surgery is scheduled for the 18th. Which also will make me miss the Florida Open because recovery time is like 2 months. I'm trying to see if I can come up and just commentate or not, but she said that riding in a car is not going to be comfortable for me for a few weeks. All right, we're going to nuke this with a cut and try to make it. I love them. I love them. In fact, before I ended up going to the neurosurgeon and getting it checked out, I had VA put me a consult in for a chiropractor. But when it didn't get any better, which typically the chiropractors, when I go, it works out a lot. It works a lot. This one wasn't doing anything. And I was like, why is this pain still here? But I love chiropractors. There was one that a guy in Minnesota that he's still my favorite chiropractor. Whenever I get a stamp, whenever I get a chance, I go up there. I feel okay, Aim. It's just that I get, tingles and more tingles and numbness than pain. But there'll be days where it's really unbearable. I don't hit fulls a lot, but when I do, it's to try to not be beaten by Chris Brewer. No place I'd rather be. 2 bad games back to back on this. I got a feeling that I lost the 2 tropical games and won the Monty game, is my guess. I did win the Monty game. And I did lose the tropical game. He shot another 31 on that one. And I wasn't bad. I just was stupid to start. All right, let's go. I'm going to get 1 or 2 more in. I want to relax a little bit before the wife comes home. Maybe get a shower in. All right. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to play this Hidden Temple, and I'm going to call it a day. 3 hours during the afternoon flies by. I don't know. We were thinking of seeing a movie, but there's nothing good out at our favorite theater. Like, did anybody see the Kurt Warner movie? Have I ever had the ring dinger? I gotta say no to that, but I know it's something gross. I love it. It was pretty good. I want to see that new moon. What is it? Black Licorice or something? It's got Bradley Cooper in it. It's got good reviews. Oh! That's the roller bar, right? Is that the roller bar? Yes. But it's not playing anywhere, which was weird. It was like nowhere. You know, they're trying to get to you. Okay, I get you. The spinal decompression one, there's a lot of those tools out there. It would be bad for me as of right now, to what I've been told. The Y-strap one, I get stuck watching the videos of that on Facebook sometimes in a reel. God, that sounds like it would feel good. In fact, though, one of the biggest reliefs I get is going in my inversion table. Yeah, I mean, having the choice is what makes that difficult. Oh, that's why you meant Texas. That's why you said to take his money. I guess I'm going to play Dodge City after this, too. And just for Chad, just because Chad sent in a non-handicap invite, what I'm going to do is I'm playing that game with arrows. I'm going to play that Dodge City game with arrows. That's accepted. But honestly, the thing with that is I doubt many people would play in those contests because everybody's very ball conscious. Well, you can go on the pgttour.com website. If you go to pegttour.com, and you'll see a link to register for an event on the left-hand side. It might not be updated as of yet for it, but it should be. All right, I'm watching the Ring Dinger. I'm watching the Ring Dinger. That looks awesome, dude. Yeah, that looks awesome, dude. You're welcome, Aim. All right. Enough of the Ring Dinger. I would love it. I'd really love to have that right now, but ouch. Well, hey, Timmy. Sister19 LOL.online. That sounds awesome. I'll go. Oh, I look good, dude. Why did I lay off of that? That was... Picture meant to let you down, let you down. Timmy, how you doing, buddy? Everything came second to my friends. Oh. It's been a little tight the last couple days, but as much as I hate to miss the Wisconsin tournament, back surgery is necessary. Well, we're shooting one betters for you. All right, we're playing this Dodge City, then I got to call it a day, guys. Jonas. You are better now, better now. Here we go. And I'm going to play this against him with arrows. Yeah, they did the epidural for me, what, a couple weeks back, maybe a month now. And after 2 weeks, it was fine. And it's gotten worse now. So it's like almost not worth it. You're the dude. I did not catch a clean 180 there. No, I'm going to be done after. I'll play it I'm just going to do the dates. I'm going to hang out with the wife tonight. Oh, shoot. I forgot these are stock balls now. Okay. That one wasn't getting on anyway. That was too long. But I want to see if there's anything cool we can do here. I got to remember, that's an outwind. It's going to go. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. It's stuff I can't go to, which sucks. Oh, shit, that's into a wind? No, thank you. I thought that was like, yeah, I thought that wind was out. I don't think it's the easiest ever. It's pretty solid up there. But there's still a couple shots on this course that can get you and leave you into bad spots. It's nothing like Baja. There's nothing you can really fuck yourself on in Baja. Maybe one hole. This one has a few that can screw you. Wow, it's weird how much a 6 turns them off. It's a great time. That bar is fantastic. You got these shrimp there that we probably ate a good 50 pounds of them while we were there. Yeah, no, this should... So I did the ENG and all those goofy little tests otherwise. And it's going to work. It's going to work fine. I mean, the back surgery is going to work. It's just going to be cleaning up some disc stuff and cleaning out and hollowing out the spinal column. I think that is. I think that's it. I believe that's what it is. I didn't ask what the name was. She showed me everything she's gonna do, but. Okay, so this shot's really tough for me right now because I don't know. If you love her right back. No, there should be no metal in mine either. They need to hollow out the side parts and then the actual spine parts too. Oh, later, JB. Thanks for stopping by. Heavy won't break it. Just gotta get used to these. Gotta get used to the distance. She'll love you if you love her right back. No, I didn't think. I thought the wind would slow that down more than that. Shit. That came off funny. That shouldn't have done that. Weird. That was a challenging hole with no stouts and with having to have a second shot be. What am I trying to say here? You guys see, it's a totally different game that I have to play on this with these. Like, if you notice, almost every shot's a non-pullback shot because then I don't get the turbo boost when I don't want it. I figured the 9-wood would be fun to try to get up there. Wow, 15 wins are big. Wow, how'd that go that far? What the fuck? Well, playing these instead of stouts was a little bit of a bad idea. He's going to slaughter me on this. This is not a good arrow course, now that I'm looking at it. All right, 24s on that with arrows. Tough go. I am going to call it a day, though. Play a little PlayStation till the wife gets home. Relax. Wish you guys a very good weekend. Wish I could see everybody. Hopefully I go up to Painter Gyms. I'm 50-50, like I said. I want to go. I'm going to try. We'll see what happens. But I love you guys. We will see you later. Remember, there are those of us out there with less or have less that we really should be taking care of, and let's continue to do that. I love you guys. Have a good weekend.